This is an emergency video because Fantom is pumping up 27% within the hour thanks to Cronje officially returning to Fantom. As you can see here in the chart, the price is not stopping, up 27% at the time I'm recording. Still on this hourly candle, we're seeing some green action. What is causing this? Can it last? What are the movements? What are the key levels in the charts? We're going to break that down and a lot more. Smash up likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you appreciate these emergency updates. Support the channel using the links in the description to BYBIT and BITGET. Now, what is causing all of this? Well, I woke up nice and early here in the UK and you could start to see that there were some updates. The first one you could see was that Cronje updated his LinkedIn profile to become president of memes, vice president of memes at Fantom Foundation. He also put in metaverse there, which is very, very interesting. These aren't coincidences, right? Why would you put metaverse in there? Then you look to things and you see, okay, on Twitter, he updated his name to I am definitely Andre.ftm. Again, giving his association not just back in terms of crypto, but back with FTM. More than that, we can then head on and go back to his Twitter page, and he tweeted 27 minutes ago. Expletive, here we go again, right? In other words, we're back again. He's back in the saddle. So this is what's getting markets excited. Markets are moving on the understanding that one of the best minds in DeFi and crypto is not just opting to come back into crypto, because remember, we thought he was disenchanted with crypto. He didn't like the negativity. He left abruptly at the time in what many called a rug pull, right? He just left these projects, as many people said. Now, you guys know since then, we found out from speaking to Michael Kong, from speaking to various people at Fantom, that really, he never left, right? Really, this whole time, he continued to be a strategic advisor. Obviously, you need time away from the limelight. But what's interesting now, he seems to have his vigor back. He's back in the markets. He's back tweeting. He wants to be posting memes almost like Elon Musk-like in the crypto space. And this could be huge for Fantom, and you're seeing that being reflected in the price. And this is now leading to a really big week for Fantom. We covered off earlier in the week the fact that Gen token created a whole bunch of wallet growth in Fantom, drove a lot of revenue for Fantom over the last week or two, and you can catch up on my video there. I'll link that up for you guys to catch up on if you didn't know what was going on there. But this pump is insane, because at one point you can see we're getting this nice parabolic move. We broke to the downside from the trend, but now this Cronje news is just taking us exploding here, and hopefully for you guys now during this long depressing bear market where a lot of you guys watching have not seen a bull market. You don't know the pumpability, like I like to make, that's a made up word, guys, pumpability. You don't know the pumpability of some of these amazing coins, and this is why we put up with these bear markets. This is why we sit here in these boring markets accumulating. Why do we say DCA, hold, wait? Because you get crazy days like this. Bitcoin is doing nothing today. 0.5% on a boring, scary FOMC meeting. We covered all of that yesterday. Go catch up if you're not sure on what happened there. But now you're seeing Fantom up. Now 28% almost here at the time of recording this video. And this is looking really, really strong. So now we come onto the daily chart and we want to look at where we are. What this has done single-handedly is bring us straight back above our daily EMA ribbon, which is a great coup first and foremost. Then you want to say, okay, where can this realistically get to? Well, the next major level of resistance, you're facing a bit of resistance here, which we know is at the 28 cents mark. But the next key level is going to be up at 42, okay, which still represents another big move in order to take this up to another 50% up to 42, okay? So again, let me know, guys, are you trading this move? Are you going to wait for things to settle down? What is your game plan? If you do want to trade in these moves, obviously your capital is at risk. Only trade with money you're willing to lose. You can do so using the links in the description to BYBIT and BITGET. They've got some amazing bonuses. You can even take your first trade for free using the bonuses they're giving you. Absolutely no risk in doing that. So those are the key levels I'm seeing here. Now, obviously, when you bring out the Bollinger Band, which is also very useful, you can see what was happening. It was constricting and falling, which is quite a bullish sign, right? When this constricts, when a Bollinger Band constricts, it normally means you're set up for a big volatile move shortly thereafter. Now, obviously, we weren't to predict this Cronje news, but it does tie in with the technicals, which is great. We're seeing some good volume come in. Remember, we're still early on this news. This is still, I mean, he tweeted that within the last, let's just check, let's just get a refresh of when he tweeted that meme 30 minutes ago, right? So that meme was tweeted 30 minutes ago. This news is still spreading out here. We're one of the first to break this to you. And again, this was already in our Telegram as soon as it happens. I posted this in our Telegram a while ago. So make sure you're in our Telegram, completely free. Everything I'm doing here is free for you guys. Telegram is completely free. Make sure you're following me on Twitter where you get these instant updates. And obviously, I try to bring you video updates as and when it's possible to do so as quickly as possible. Again, if you want to understand the technical levels that we're talking about, what is a Bollinger Band, what is an EMA ribbon, my TA course is also for free, ijaz.uk/TA. Please take advantage of it so you understand what's going on. But really, this is really exciting, guys. I do just want to put that back into focus. And the bit I want to talk about is twofold. One, you guys know I don't like putting individuals on a pedestal. I don't. Fundamentally, Andre Cronje will not define Fantom. Fantom, just like when he disappeared into the background, will continue with or without these individual people, right? And that's why you invest in layer 1 blockchains. And I think it's important, whether it's Cardano and Charles Hodgkinson, whether what we learned with Terra Luna and Do Kwon, don't put these people at the forefront. I mean, Celsius, even to an extent, with Alex Mihinsky, right? You're looking at Suzu over at 3 Hours Capital. These become infamous people once, you know, the real things come out to play. So we need to be careful who we put on a pedestal. And when you're investing in a layer 1 or ecosystem, we need to understand that the ecosystem is greater than the sum of its parts, right? Greater than the sum of its parts. It's not all these individuals aren't as important. It's like a football team, right? You're not just relying on your one-star player. You've got to have a team. And that's what's important with these layer 1. But that being said, the fact that Andre is coming back and committing himself to Fantom, as it seems here, is huge. Because let's face it, that he's one of those minds which can go and do whatever he wants. He can build his own, work on another DeFi project elsewhere. Any other layer 1 solution would take him at a heartbeat, given the intellect he has in this space. But he's chosen Fantom. And again, he continues to reiterate that Fantom is the tech he loves. And he loves the ecosystem. He was involved in it from day one. And to be honest, we know he's not stopped working on it. We know he was working on the FUSD, the Fantom stablecoin. We know he's working on various different things within Fantom in the background. He just wanted some time off, right? And that's the reality of things. He found it a bit toxic. We know crypto Twitter is toxic and he needs some time off. But minds like that, and I said this at the time in the videos I made, they do not simply switch off. They can't. He can't switch off. He can have a week off and go sit in Thailand, but his brain, in this wave that is crypto turning into mass adoption of this next decade, he has to be working. His mind has to be working. This is his calling. He's got to be building great projects. So for anyone to believe minds like that are just going to disappear and sit on a beach with all their money, it's not how it works. So yeah, what's our warning? Let's not put them on a pedestal. That's really important, because just as quickly as he can tweet, I'm back in, he can tweet, I'm back out. So I think that's one lesson. But at the same time, it's a good vote of confidence in the Fantom ecosystem that he wants to come back and he wants to build. Again, like I said, anyway. So what are we looking at here in terms of the price action? Let's also take a look at our trusted VR. So I do want to bring out the VPVR, because it does give you an idea of where the volume becomes thinly traded. So the great thing is we built support from this level, right, where the point of control is. Now we need to work our way up to these levels. And you can see the 42 level up here is going to be our key pivot point that we need to work on. If we can get up there, that is great. Either way, the fact that we're getting this type of movement and attention on Fantom during an ugly bear market is good. More people are going to be aware about it. More people are going to be searching about it. We've had a really positive week in terms of the number of wallet addresses being created, and that's all positive. Whether people come to Fantom because of Andre Cronje, whether they come because of a gen token, it doesn't matter. They create a wallet, they interact with Fantom, they make a transaction, then they realize, hang on a second, why was I putting up with Ethereum all this time? It's just a different ball game. And you guys know this. If you're in the Fantom ecosystem and you've made a transaction on the space, once you do that, you realize it's very different to the others. And that is ultimately what you're investing in. And if you're not investing in that, then of course you're just doing so for pure speculation. So there you have it, guys. A quick update on what's going on with Andre Cronje and Fantom. Huge price movements here. How long will it last? We'll keep an eye on this, no doubt, over the next kind of few hours/days to see how does this react. But I think it's positive news. Look, it's positive news that Andre Cronje is back. It's a great thing, right? Even for the whole crypto space. If he came back in another project, I'd still say it's brilliant news. It's a bit damning for Fantom that he didn't come to Fantom, but it would have still been good news. But the fact that he's now come back to Fantom is huge. It's huge for the Fantom team. It's huge for the crypto space as a whole. We need to retain our best minds. We cannot spook them out because of our toxicity in the crypto Twitter space. We've got to be positive. We've got to embrace these minds, because ultimately, none of this crypto stuff exists if the best minds in the world are not coding, if they're not building our platforms, if they're not building our DeFi projects, if they're not building our dApps. We have nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Go watch this video on the Fed summary from yesterday, and I'll see you in the next one.